A warm welcome to all TVET lecturers. I am Nomusa from Macmillan. I am going to summarize the recent updates to nutrition and menu planning N4. This revised curriculum will be implemented in 2025. You will need the latest textbooks to make sure you are teaching the full curriculum. Later in this video, I'll explain how our new TVET First course includes everything you need to cover the new curriculum with ease.
What are the big changes in the 2025 Nutrition and Menu Planning curriculum?
Some of the original 7 modules have been combined, with the result that there are now 5 modules in the new curriculum. The new curriculum is more structured and modules build one on the other. The old Module 3 on food requirements and nutritional guidelines has been combined with the old Module 4 on therapeutic nutrition to form the new Module 3, which is called Food and Dietary Requirements. The old Module 6 on modern service order has been combined with the old Module 7 on fixed menus, menu specification, order forms, and dispatch lists to form the new Module 4, which is called Menu Types and Sequence. These 5 modules have been grouped into 2 divisions. Division A covers nutrition and Division B covers menu planning. The nutrition division includes modules 1, 2, and 3, and the menu planning division includes modules 4 and 5.
How have learning outcomes changed?
Most of the original learning outcomes are included in the revised curriculum. However, some outcomes have been expanded and the content is specified in more detail. Also, each module in the new curriculum begins with an extended list of terminology which is used in that module. Module 1, Classification of Nutrients, was previously Module 2. It explains clearly the classifications of macro and micronutrients based on the globally recognized classification in nutrition science. This module is taught first because a good understanding of nutrients lays the foundation for nutrition. Students now have to learn the functions of specific nutrients rather than of food groups. This module has a weighting of 20%. The new Module 2, South African Food Guide and Basic Food Groups, has a weighting of 15%. The module explains how the 6 food groups of the SA Food Guide form the 5 basic food groups. The new syllabus gives more detail about what students need to know about each food group. In the revised curriculum, the focus moves away from the general food pyramid and instead focuses specifically on the South African Food Guide and guidelines. The emphasis is not on specific portion sizes and servings, but rather on understanding the basic guidelines of food guides. Module 3, Food and Dietary Requirements, also has a weighting of 15%. The module traces the changing nutritional needs of people as they pass through different life stages. It also discusses nutritional needs as they relate to vegetarians, people with food allergies and intolerances, and different religions. There is an expanded list of popular dishes eaten in South Africa and more information about the cuisines of other countries. Module 4, Menu Types and Sequence, has a weighting of 25%. The new curriculum does not stipulate specific dishes to be covered under each course that forms part of the French classical menu. This module introduces different types of menus with the main focus on a la carte, table d'hôte, and cycle menus. The correct sequence of the French classical menu is discussed in detail, with various examples and pictures related to each course. The learning outcomes in Module 5, Menu Planning and Writing, are much more detailed. The module covers the different factors one has to consider when planning a menu and gives students the tools to write and design a menu. This module is also weighted at 25%.
What content has been added to the revised curriculum?
In Module 1, students now learn the deficiency diseases associated with each nutrient. Students learn to classify minerals according to the amount needed by the human body. They also have to interpret the nutritional information which appears on the labels on food products. Module 2 covers the 11 revised South African food-based dietary guidelines. Module 3 deals with specific, modified or special diets that people follow for health or other reasons. It also includes new learning outcomes on food intolerances. Module 4 now includes the origin and purpose of a menu. Module 5 looks at the impact of consumer preferences and food trends on menu planning. It also includes learning outcomes on menu evaluation.
What content has been removed from the curriculum?
The topics that no longer appear in the curriculum are leftover food processing, banquet functions and management, menu planning for functions, table wine and wine lists, and function order forms.
What is the format of the exams?
A formal theoretical exam is conducted during June and November each year. It consists of a 3-hour paper that is set externally and marked and moderated externally. The paper contains 4 questions of 50 marks each, giving a total mark of 200. Students may use a calculator during the exam.
How can TVET First help lecturers to deliver the new curriculum?
The comprehensive TVET First course includes a student's book, a lecturer's guide, and a workbook for nutrition and menu planning N4. The books are approved by the DHET, which guarantees that all curriculum requirements are met in full.
How does the TVET First Students Book help students to excel?
The TVET First Students Book is in beautiful full color. It has clear, full color photos relevant to the text, helping students make sense of the content. Important educational features like definitions, examples, help boxes, and exam tips are color-coded so that the student can find their way around the book easily. Important concepts are in bold so that they stand out and can be studied easily. There is a wide range of activities and assessments which are modeled on real exam papers to ensure students get plenty of exam practice. The book explains content clearly and uses lots of diagrams to make sure that students build a strong foundation in the subject.
What does the workbook offer students?
The workbook has space for answers to all the activities in the student's book so that the student's work is kept in one place, making it easier to refer back to and prepare for assessments. The workbook also includes summaries for content and additional self-assessment activities for extra exam preparation.
How does the lecturer's guide support lecturers?
The Lecturer's Guide for Nutrition and Menu Planning N4 is an essential tool that makes lecturing a pleasure. It includes the answers in all the activities and assessments in the student's book and suggests mark allocations. The Lecturer's Guide gives an overview of the learning outcomes for each module, which you can use to create a 6-month teaching plan for the subject. And as a bonus, the hand lesson plan templates can be freely photocopied and used over and over in your preparation. For the best results, trust TVET First.